Hey everyone, Dr. Samuel Adebayo here. And if you're in your late teens or early 20s, this video is a must watch. We're diving deep into the top 10 financial regrets people often have by the time they hit 21. Believe me, I've been there, seen it, and helped people navigate these very waters. We're going to unpack each regret, not just tell you what they are. You'll understand why they matter, and most importantly, how to avoid making these mistakes yourself. Remember, a financially secure future starts today, not tomorrow. Stick with me to the very end of the video because you don't want to miss any of the valuable insights I'll be sharing. And while you're at it, hit that subscribe button, like this video, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any future uploads. Now, let's get started on the road to financial wisdom. The number one regret I hear from young adults is, I wish I started saving sooner. It might seem far off when you're young, but the power of compound interest is incredible. Compound interest is like magic. It's your money earning money, and then those earnings earning even more money. Think of it like this. The earlier you plant a seed, the more time it has to grow into a mighty tree. The same goes for your savings. Even small amounts saved consistently over time can grow exponentially thanks to compound interest. Let's say you start saving $50 a month at 18. By 21, assuming a decent interest rate, you wouldn't just have $1,800, 3 years times 12 months, times $50, that's just all. You'd have significantly more because of that interest compounding. Now, imagine maintaining this habit for years, decades even. That's how wealth is built. But Dr. Sam, you might say, I'm a student, I have bills, how can I possibly save? And I hear you. The key is to start small and be consistent. Even if it's just $10 or $20 a week, that's a great start. Think about it. Could you swap one coffee shop latte a week for a homemade one? Could you pack your lunch a couple of times instead of eating out? These small changes can free up cash that can go straight into your savings account. Remember, it's not about being perfectly frugal, it's about building the habit of saving. As you earn more, you can increase your savings rate. The important thing is to start now and let that compound interest work its magic. The second most common financial regret I encounter is ignoring budgeting. Many young people view budgeting as restrictive or even scary, but trust me, it's the opposite. Budgeting isn't about limiting your freedom. It's about empowering you to make conscious choices with your money. Think of a budget as your financial roadmap. It helps you track where your money is coming from and, more importantly, where it's going. Without a budget, it's easy to overspend without even realizing it. Those daily coffees, takeout meals, and impulse purchases can quickly add up and sabotage your financial goals. A budget gives you clarity and control. It allows you to allocate your money towards your priorities, whether that's saving for a down payment on a house, investing for the future, or simply having enough to cover your bills without stress. Creating a budget doesn't have to be complicated. There are tons of apps and tools available to simplify the process. You can even start with a simple spreadsheet or a notebook. The key is to find a system that works for you and stick with it. Begin by tracking your income and expenses for a month. This will give you a clear picture of your current spending habits. Then, identify areas where you can potentially cut back. Remember those small changes we talked about? This is where they come in handy. Once you have a good understanding of your cash flow, you can start allocating your money towards different categories such as rent, utilities, groceries, transportation, entertainment, and of course, savings. Remember, it's all about finding a balance that works for you and your financial goals. When I was 21, I thought debt was just a part of life. You needed a credit card to build credit, right? And car loans, student loans, they were just part of the system. But debt can quickly spiral out of control. It's not just the initial amount you borrow, it's the interest that really gets you, making it even harder to pay off what you owe. Before you know it, you're stuck in a cycle of debt. Trust me, the weight of debt can be incredibly stressful. That's why it's so important to understand the true cost of debt. So, how do you avoid the debt trap? Live within your means. Spend less than you earn. Create a budget and stick to it. Identify areas to cut back. Small changes make a big difference. If in debt, don't panic. Create a debt repayment plan. Seek help if needed. One of my biggest regrets at 21 is not understanding the power of investing. Anyone can invest, and the earlier you start, the better. The key to growth is compound interest. Think of it like a snowball rolling down a hill. Your money earns interest, and then that interest earns interest. That's the power of compounding. Now, I know investing can seem intimidating at first, but it doesn't have to be. There are plenty of resources available to help you get started, and you don't need to be a financial expert to invest wisely. The first step is to educate yourself about the different types of investments, such as stocks, bonds, and mutual funds. Each has its own level of risk and potential return. Remember, diversification is key. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Next, consider your investment goals and risk tolerance. Are you saving for retirement, a down payment on a house? Your investment strategy will differ depending on your timeline and how much risk you're comfortable taking. And remember, you don't need a huge sum of money to start investing. Many platforms allow you to invest with as little as $5. Start small, be consistent, and watch your money grow over time. We've all been there. You get a raise or land your first job. Suddenly, you have more money, and it's tempting to upgrade your lifestyle. But beware, this is lifestyle inflation. It can quickly erode your financial progress. Be mindful of your spending habits. Don't let your lifestyle dictate your finances. So, how do you avoid the trap of lifestyle inflation? It starts with differentiating between your needs and your wants. Needs are essential for your survival and well-being, like food, shelter, and healthcare. Wants, on the other hand, are things that would be nice to have but aren't strictly necessary. Once you have a clear understanding of your needs and wants, you can start making more intentional spending decisions. Ask yourself, do I really need this item, or am I just buying it because I can? Delaying gratification can be a powerful tool in the fight against overspending. Another helpful tip is to track your spending for a few months and see where your money is actually going. You might be surprised if such tuna to discover how much you're spending on non-essential items. This awareness can help you identify areas where you can cut back and save. Remember, it's okay to treat yourself occasionally, but don't let those treats derail your financial progress. Find a balance between enjoying your hard-earned money and saving for your future. Now let's talk about credit. You know, that mysterious number that seems to follow you around. Many young people think credit is something to avoid, something scary. But let me tell you, having good credit is like having a golden ticket in the financial world. It opens doors to better loan rates, apartment rentals, and even some job opportunities. Think of it as your financial reputation. The better your credit score, the more trustworthy you appear to lenders and businesses. Building good credit is not as complicated as it seems. It's about showing responsible financial behavior. Start small, maybe with a secured credit card, or by becoming an authorized user on a parent's or guardian's account. The key is to use credit wisely, pay your bills on time, and keep your credit utilization low. Remember, building good credit takes time, but it's an investment that will pay off big time in the long run. Imagine this: you're ready to buy your dream car, or maybe you found the perfect apartment to rent. You apply, excited and hopeful, but then you get rejected. Why? Because of your poor credit history. A low credit score can significantly limit your options and make life much more expensive. You might end up paying higher interest rates on loans, or worse, you might not even qualify for them at all. Think of building credit as laying the foundation for your financial future. It's about setting yourself up for success. Whether you're planning to buy a house, start a business, or simply have access to better financial products and services. Don't let the fear of credit hold you back. Embrace it, learn how it works, and use it to your advantage. Trust me, your future self will thank you for it. We live in a world obsessed with instant gratification. But when it comes to your finances, there are no shortcuts. One of the biggest regrets I hear from young people is neglecting financial education. They wish they had taken the time to understand money management basics earlier on. Financial literacy is not just about knowing the difference between a stock and a bond. It's about understanding how money works, how to make it work for you, and how to avoid common financial pitfalls. It's about taking control of your financial well-being. The good news is, accessing financial education has never been easier. There are countless resources available online, from free courses to informative blogs and podcasts. You can even find financial literacy programs offered by community organizations and libraries. Remember, financial education is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. As your financial situation evolves, so should your knowledge and understanding of personal finance. Invest in yourself, invest in your financial education, and reap the rewards for years to come. Many people avoid financial education because they find it intimidating or boring. But let me tell you, understanding your finances is empowering. It allows you to make informed decisions, achieve your financial goals, and build a secure future for yourself. Imagine the confidence that comes with knowing how to manage your money effectively, how to invest wisely, and how to plan for your future. No more feeling lost or overwhelmed by financial jargon. No more relying on others to make financial decisions for you. Financial education is the key to breaking free from financial insecurities and uncertainties. It equips you with the knowledge and tools you need to navigate the complex world of finance and achieve financial freedom. Don't let fear or procrastination hold you back. Embrace the power of financial literacy and watch as it transforms your relationship with money for the better. Life is full of surprises, and unfortunately, not all of them are good. Unexpected expenses, like a medical emergency, car repairs, or job loss, can pop up when you least expect them, throwing your finances into disarray. This is where an emergency fund comes in. Think of it as your financial safety net, a buffer that protects you from falling into debt when life throws you a curveball. It provides peace of mind, knowing that you have a financial cushion to fall back on during tough times. How much should you save for your emergency fund? A good rule of thumb is to have 3 to 6 months worth of living expenses saved. This may seem like a daunting amount, but remember, you don't have to build it overnight. Start small, even if it's just setting aside $10 or $20 each week. Consistency is key. Automate your savings so that you're consistently adding to your emergency fund without even thinking about it. Having an emergency fund is not about being pessimistic, it's about being prepared. It's about taking control of your finances and building financial resilience so that you're equipped to handle whatever life throws your way. Imagine the stress and anxiety you can avoid by having that financial safety net in place. Instead of panicking about how you're going to pay for an unexpected expense, you can face the situation head on, knowing that you have the financial resources to overcome it. An emergency fund is not just about covering emergencies, it's about providing peace of mind and financial security. It's about knowing that you have a plan, a safety net to catch you if you stumble. Start building your emergency fund today, even if it's just a small amount. Your future self will thank you for it. Remember, financial peace of mind is priceless. Retirement might seem like a lifetime away when you're in your 20s. Trust me, I get it. You're just starting your careers, maybe thinking about buying a house, starting a family. But time is your greatest asset for retirement planning. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. It's the magic of compound interest at work. Imagine a small snowball rolling down a hill, getting bigger. That's what your money can do with time. Start saving in your 20s, and you could retire earlier. That's the power of compounding. Give your money a head start in the marathon. Start small, start today. Even a few dollars a week is a step in the right direction. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Dr. Sam, where do I even begin with retirement planning? Explore options like a 401k or a Roth IRA, each with its own benefits. Talk to a financial advisor and find the plan that aligns with your goals. Saving for retirement doesn't have to be a burden. Start by setting aside a small portion of each paycheck. Create a nest egg to enjoy your golden years without financial worries. Let's face it, the world of finance can feel like a complex maze, especially for young adults just starting. There are so many investment options and financial products that it can be tough to know where to turn. A qualified financial advisor can guide you through the complexities. They'll help create a personalized financial plan that aligns with your aspirations. Now, finding the right financial advisor can be daunting. You want someone trustworthy and experienced. Ask for referrals from friends or family, or research online for reputable advisors. Schedule consultations to know them better. Ask about their experience and fee structure. Communication is key. You want an advisor who listens and keeps you informed. Think of it like choosing a doctor or lawyer. Find someone you trust with your financial well-being. Building a long-term relationship is crucial. Professional guidance offers peace of mind. Achieve your financial goals. Well, my friends, we've reached the end of our journey through the 10 financial regrets you don't want to have at 21. Remember, it's never too early to take control of your finances and build a solid foundation for your future. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to give it a response and this and hit a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel for more financial tips and advice. And be sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. I'd love to hear from you. Share your thoughts, questions, and even your own financial experiences in the comments section below. Let's keep the conversation going and empower each other to make smart financial choices. Thanks for watching, and remember, your financial journey starts now.